Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, we are unboxing, reviewing, and even working on a new to me company's product, and I'm really excited to try them out. So I'm really excited to show you guys this product, and I saved it. I didn't pull it out or anything, just so that I could give you guys my complete and total raw reactions to it. I am so excited. This company is called Blingkitybites. Only one T in kitty. And it's Tiny Kits Big Sparkle. And I'm just really excited. Full disclosure, they did send this over to me to unbox for you guys on the channel. And I do have a code for them. So my code is Kate10, and if you're interested in purchasing from Blingkitybites, you can use Kate10 to get 10% off of your first purchase with them. But everything that you're seeing in this video is completely authentic and my real opinions and my real feelings about it. So this is a set of mini kits, and I am so pumped because you get 20 mini kits in this set, and I'm so excited to flip it over and look and see that they're all named, and it is the Bling Tour 99 edition. So this company is fairly new from what I saw online. They have 3 kits on their website, but 2 of them are sold out. Their kits are $45.99 for 20 mini dazzles. Seems like a really good price. This one's actually on sale for $23.99, and I think I've seen this one on Amazon as well. I think they sell through Amazon as well. So you get 10% off if you use my code, but also if you see a better price on Amazon, because you know how Amazon prices always fluctuate, definitely try to find the best deal that you can. I think that the artwork on these is so cute though, and I'm really excited to look through them all. The packaging is also really great. I'm really excited that they have titles on them, like names. The box itself is just so cute, and it like gives me real nostalgic 90s vibes. I'm a 90s kid, so it says this box contains unapologetic joy, handle with intention. Opening may trigger a sparkle addiction. If that's not the truth, hold still, the magic's about to begin. Not a toy, not a trend, just creative joy dressed in gems. I think that's so cute. I'm really excited. Yeah, and so then here's all the information, and we're gonna open it up and take a look. Oh, look, 1,000 tiny reasons to bling. I feel like this company really goes above and beyond with their packaging because it's so decked out all over. Oh, and you get a cool little bag for your toolkit with their logo. And I'm assuming this is their toolkit. Let's see what's inside. Okay, yeah, it's just a basic toolkit. I don't mind just basic though. With your squishy, your tray, your pen, and you get a multi-placer. I'm not sure. I don't multi-place, so I think that's probably got to be a 12-placer. And then you get the plastic tweezers. These are really good. I use these for pulling fuzzies and hairs off, especially like my round drill kits, because the metal tweezers that you get with most kits, like when you're trying to get a hair up, it'll cut the hair in half, I've noticed. These are really good at getting that kind of stuff off. So I always like to have a pair of those kinds of tweezers. And then you get the classic OG pink heart wax in a little cute heart case. It's pretty basic, but that's okay. That's all you need, really, especially with mini kits. And then here are your, oh, look, the drills. They come in zippered bags. They look like they're labeled with the DMC code on them, but look how vibrant they are. For a 90s theme kit, you got to be vibrant, and they definitely fit the bill. I'm looking at the drills. I don't see any tabbies on them. I don't see any holes in them. They look pretty good quality. I'm pretty excited about them. It's hard to see like if they're all the same size, like uniform size, but I don't see holes and I don't see tabs, and tabs are like my #1 thing that I can't stand. I'm already pretty excited because just looking at the drills, they look pretty good quality to me. Here's a close-up if you guys want to check them out. I love blue. That blue is going to be so pretty, both those. Okay, and now the main event. The kits themselves. Oh, even the bottom is cute. Thanks for giving us a bite of your day. We'd love to see what you made. And then there's their tag. 1 bite down, a whole bling-filled world to go. Ready for your next tiny obsession? Yeah, we know you can't resist. I can't wait for them to come out with more designs because these are so cute. Okay. Bling like a pro. Save it, don't frame it. We don't do walls, we do folders. Ooh, flip through them and bring about your Blingkitybites, aka canvases. I always wanted to get a photo album for my mini kits so you could flip through and see my finished. I need to do that. Keep your wax fresh. Don't leave your wax open. Peel just one side and pop the lid back when you're not using it. I'm guilty of doing this. I always leave it out. Maybe that's why my wax is starting to annoy me more and more these days. Label like a legend. Use the color chart stickers to label your gem bags unless you're into total guesswork, which I'm not. And bling big, drop fast. Master the art of placing 3 to 5 gems at once. It's fast, fun, and addicting. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, yeah, so you get your individual cut stickers. These are great for kitting up. I like that they have them included. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 30 colors. Not bad. I think 30 colors is a good amount, especially when you got 20 kits. All right. And then when you pull up the canvases, there's like, that tells you how to do the diamond paintings. I'm not going to read all that. And then inside, it tells you everything that's included. We're going to look at these now, and I'm really, really, really excited. I am so pumped. Okay. This looks like the guitar. They call it the Glam Strummer. I have the titles right here so I don't embarrass myself trying to identify this stuff. The Glam Strummer. I already right off the bat think the colors are so vibrant. That's the thing I'm most excited about with these kits. The colors are super vibrant. I'm pumped. These would be so fun to do for mini DP Madness. What a cool, like to have 20 of them to pit against each other in the bracket would be so cool. Here is the microphone. Yeah, called Mic Drop Moment. This is cute. I like how they have it's a wired mic because back in the 90s, there was no such thing as wireless mics. you had a wire attached. I think this is really fun. It looks like a lollipop. Yeah, the Pop Cherry Babe. Super cute. I don't think you would have a defined defined symbol on a lollipop, but I like the artwork representation of it. I think it's cute. I think this is, man, I wish my lips were that perfect. Okay, next is the Rock On Babe, like the Rock On sign. I like the punk bracelet, and I think her nails are cute purple color. Ink and Encore. This is cute because it's like the classic tattoo. This reminds me of the tattoo Haley got in One Tree Hill on you just need like the 23 on there for Nathan's jersey number that she got. Lucas called it a tramp stamp. Oh man, good times. Let me know if you've ever seen One Tree Hill because it's like one of my top favorite shows ever. Final Bow Skull. This one's cute. I like the hair, the mohawk hair, and I am a big avid fan of heart-shaped sunglasses for sure. I rocked a pair or two of those in the 90s. I'm not really into skeletons and skulls, but I can make the exception. And this one is called, Final Bow Skull. This is VIP All Access. So it's like an all access pass to a VIP concert. I didn't do a lot of concerts in the 90s. I wasn't cool enough. I did see Taylor Swift a long time ago, way before Eras or anything like that. I think it was Red. And I'm not going to lie, the reason I went to the concert wasn't even to see Taylor Swift. It was because Ed Sheeran was opening for Taylor Swift. And I am a huge Ed Sheeran fan. Even back then, like before he was hugely famous, I went to the Taylor Swift concert just to see Ed Sheeran open. I'm still a huge Ed Sheeran fan. And I mean, obviously I like Taylor Swift too, because that's why my sister went to the concert too. So I went and I was super into Taylor Swift a lot more back then. I don't keep up with her stuff as much now, maybe because I have 3 kids, but Ed Sheeran all the way. If I had a VIP access to Ed Sheeran concert, I don't think that 90s is like, I'm trying to think of what concerts would have been popular back then. I was never into the popular music though, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Fast Lane Fantasy. This is a cool car. My first car never did look anything like this. So my first car was my grandma's old car. So that tells you, that paints a picture. This one's cute though. I like that it's pink, and I think it's really cute. I like the little logo on the hood there. That one's fun. And then, a vinyl record. My mix. This is Spin Me Sweet. I never had the vinyl. I was the CD girl for sure. My first portable CD player was pink and it had a crown on it. It said Princess. I remember that. But I was after vinyl for sure. I know vinyl's becoming a new thing though. Like it's kind of making a comeback, which is good. Really good. And then we got Stage Stompers, the big thick heeled boots. I also never had anything like this. I wasn't very trendy, but I do like the leopard spots for sure. This is cute. I like the colors on this one for sure. Oh, Babe on Wheels, roller. Now these are roller skates, roller blades, were the wheels all across. These are roller skates. I roller bladed more with the 4 wheels in a line, but I rocked a good great skate multiple times in the 90s, and I've done these before. They even have like the stopper right here where you can brake, but I definitely roller bladed way better than I roller skated. I feel like you're much better at one usually over the other. Okay, here's a cute vest. Let's see, Queen's tour jacket. Yeah, it's definitely, in my mind, a vest because I don't see sleeves, but that's okay. More leopard. We got the pink and blue. I love pink and blue as a combo. Oh, more sunglasses. Yay, these are cute. Heartbreaker shades, definitely. These are super, super, super cute. The rainbow lenses are really adorable too. And I love the pink on them for sure. I do wonder why they have like the hangover piece on this side and not on that side. But I don't know. They also only have a hinge here. Maybe it's like got cut off a little bit. Okay, next is the flip phone. Okay, this is very reminiscent of my very first phone. This is girls lived for these, 100%. This reminds me of my first phone. My first phone, it was silver, it wasn't purple, but it flipped up like this, and then you had the number, like where you had to text, you had to press the number a certain amount of times to get the letter to appear. This brings me back because my first phone was the flip phone like this. And I could only text people who had the same phone company as me because that was free. So it'd be like, oh, my friends were widely picked up on like, do you have Verizon? No, then I can't talk to you until after 6 o'clock or something like that. Wow, I'm dating myself a little bit. Okay, oh, Game Boy, classic Game Boy. Yep, glitch mode. This looks like a Game Boy. To me, it looks like a Game Boy, but it could be something else. My first Game Boy, my dad had the original Game Boy, thought it was really cool. My first Game Boy was a Game Boy Color. So it was purple, and it was like the transparent purple color where you could like see the inside of the Game Boy. Super cool. I was cool back then with the Game Boy and all the Mario games for sure. So this one's fun. I think this one's probably my favorite so far. Oh, wait, hang on. Now I got a Tamagotchi. Yep, Pixel Pet, babe. I was obsessed with Tamagotchis, and my daughter actually got her first Tamagotchi for Christmas. So, okay, this is probably tied. Now these two are my favorite. And I do love the blue on them both. Really pretty. Okay, Tamagotchi's a good one. Okay. And then here we have the Hype Beats Only. This is an old school cassette player. I had an old school, now that I mention it, I definitely had an old school cassette player. My first portable CD player was when I was a little bit bigger, but my first cassette on a cassette player was Bob Carlyle's Butterfly Kisses. And I remember I got it for Christmas, and I put the cassette into the cassette player, and I listened to it. I pressed play, and I'd listen to it. I'd be like, ooh, I want to hear that part again. And I didn't know the difference between fast forward and rewind. I think it only had a fast forward on it, and because like to rewind it you'd have to flip the tape and then fast forward the other side. But I remember like I'd fast forward it 10 seconds and then play it and be like, why didn't it go back? What happened? And it took me a while to figure out I was moving it forward and not rewinding it. That dates me too. Bob Carlyle, Butterfly Kisses. I used to be obsessed with that song as a young child, and my dad and I danced to it at my wedding actually. So all right, fun fact there, and that one's cute. And then, oh, here is the OG cassette tape, Mixtape Magic. I wonder if that's what it's called. Yep, it is called Mixtape Magic. This is cute. Super fun. It does remind me. My sister and I used to like pretend like we were recording for a radio show on our blank tapes because you could record on them super easily. I don't have any of them, but I wish I did. And then here is the old school boombox. This one's called Retro Replay, the old school boombox. I had something very similar to this in my room at one point too, because there was where you put your cassette tape. And the old school Rubik's Cube. Yep, Remix Me Cube is what this one's called. I was never good at solving the Rubik's Cubes. I know some people can do them like super fast and have like the pattern memorized to get it done really fast. That was never me. That was never me. Never me at all. So there are our 20. These are so cool. I'm really, really excited about these. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first because I think we're definitely going to do one for this video. It would not be I don't want to just unbox stuff for you constantly and be like, all right, buy it and get some money off without telling you my honest thoughts and opinions about it. I am very excited about this company because I think minis are some of my favorites. I absolutely am obsessed with the Pretty Little Gem minis and the Diamond Art Club mini dazzles. So to have another company to get minis from is very, very exciting for me. So we are going to try one of these. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to start with though. Maybe just the guitar, the old school guitar would be a fun first one to do. So we're going to open this one up. I probably need to kit these up a little bit and then we'll get started. And I'll probably just do like a fast sped up version of me working on this kit and then we'll talk about some thoughts about it. Okay, so I'll be right back. Here's my finished result. It turned out so good. I'm so excited. I really, really, really like this. The colors are so vibrant, you guys. I cannot get over how pretty the blues are, how pretty the purples are. I am obsessed. I think that the colors are so gorgeous. The bright, vibrant colors are definitely probably the best part about these kits. I will say I did have just a tiny bit of gapping, especially in the light pink and in the yellow colors. Definitely noticeable gapping. Not like super noticeable. You don't stare at mini kits this close up when you are finished with them. They're not meant to be viewed this close up, but I did have a little bit of gapping. Nothing that like made me not enjoy working on it. I still enjoyed working on it the entire time. I do wish maybe the grid field was just the tiniest bit tighter, but that gapping didn't exist in the purple. It didn't exist in the darker colors. It was only the lighter colors, so I don't know if like tightening up the entire grid field would work, because then it would maybe be too tight up here. So I'm not exactly sure the logistics on all that. I do know that it is common to have a little bit of gapping in the lighter colors. I mean, every company I've ever worked with has had problems with that. I'm working with a diamond art clip right now, like an older one, that the gapping is very noticeable on that too. So it's a problem that I think is common, very, very common in most diamond art companies. I will just say that it was not so bad that it made me not like working on it. I still enjoyed every single second of it. I think it turned out really cute. And overall, definitely really happy with how this all turned out. I think the packaging on Blingkitybites kits is absolutely adorable. I love that the kits, they go through the extra attention to detail with naming the images and just all the extra things they did. And getting 20 of them in a kit is really a great deal. Never seen a mini set that had this many kits included. So I think that that's really great. There are, like I said, there are 2 others that are on their website. They're listed as sold out, but they're also listed as coming in 2026. So I don't know if they're actually sold out, if they haven't been released yet. One's like a cowboy one and one's like a magic potion set. They're both going to be really cool once I start seeing those. I think that they're really cool sets. They'll have the same price point and the same amount of kits included in it. And then, yeah, I think I am going to be working on probably these other 19. I kind of wish I had saved it for mini DP Madness, but since I went ahead and already worked on this one for this video, I didn't want to save it for DP Madness just because I didn't want to start ahead of time, even though technically you only have to do 6 kits for the mini DP Madness. But I decided not to, but I do think I am going to work on these throughout the year. So I will definitely pop in on my vlogs. You'll see me working on them. If I finish one, I'll show it to you guys at the end of a month. If I finished enough of them, I'll feature them in my monthly reviews too, because I definitely am going to probably get this finished throughout the year. This is a good project. I love mini kits because I think they're great for me to work on around my kids. I'll actually show you at the very end of this video. I'll have a couple of clips of my son who helped me work on this one. A couple clips of his little voice talking to me while I worked on this kit that you didn't hear earlier because I had music over it. But these are good ones for me to have out when I'm working with my kids with their school, when I'm working with my kids around the house, because I'm not so scared that those big amounts of drills will get spilt like I would be in a really big kit. Little tiny amounts don't make me as nervous, and it's just easier to manage and maintain around them than a whole big kit. And I'm really excited for the opportunity to find another small shop that features mini kits, because there's just not enough minis in the world, and I just love them so much. I think this one turned out super cute. The colors speak for themselves. So once again, guys, if you're interested in getting a set from Blingkitybites, you can use Kate10 to get 10% off of your first order from that company. I will have their website linked down below. I think they're such a new company that I tried just Googling them and I found them on Instagram and I found them on Amazon, but I didn't find their exact website very easily. And then I got a couple of articles about cat bites. So I will have them linked down below so you can very easily find their website and, check them out for yourself. Those new kits should be dropping probably pretty soon. I would assume they're going to be restocking them fairly soon. And then this one is on sale right now. So check it out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching this full review. Let me know what you think of this company down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you are not already. I'm having so much fun over here on this little corner of my internet. So definitely feel free to join the club if you want to hang out with us. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Hi, Mama. What is the next, Mommy?
You pick, little guy. Careful, bud. I don't want them to spill out, okay?
I won't dump it. Promise. I will shake them.
I don't want you to shake them because I don't want them to get dumped, baby.
I won't. See, my fingers on here is keep them safe in Mama's case. All these.
Okay, little hands.
I want all these. I'll push them out.
I don't need these ones, though. These ones I'm all done with.
I won't give them the one.
So don't mix them up with those ones.
I won't.